set to go. Jacob Wilson digs in now.
Number 5, Jacob Wilson.
Up the middle. Clement over to first. One pitch and one out.
Batting second, catcher Jonah Heim.
Just settling in here at Coors Field. Swing and a miss. Fouled off the plate. They'll do it again. The 0-2. Got him looking. And there's 2 away. 2 down, bases empty. Ryan O'Hearn comes up to hit. And a swing and a miss there. Out towards right center field. And it drops in. And that extends the inning.
Hooked around that pitch on the outside, but he was still able to square it up pretty nicely. And that takes quick, strong wrist to pull that off.
In the air, right field. And that is that. Brian Reynolds here. First offering and it just misses.
He's just missing with some pitches that, I mean, they're not strikes, and that's what you think, oh, good pitch is a strike. But so many times pitchers are trying to tease the zone, and the last 2 pitches that he's thrown, good pitches, but even better takes.
Ground ball to the right side, and foul ball. The 2-1. Line drive to short and caught.
Batting second, first baseman.
That's the ball.
Right through there for a strike.
Got away with that one. Left the curveball up a little bit. He's going to have to finish it if it's going to be an effective pitch.
Lined into left center. Should be extra bases. Makes the turn and heads for second. Into second, and he's got it double.
Batting third.
So much of good hitting is finding holes in the defense. That's why you're always thinking line drive into the gap. Those kinds of swings really boost your confidence.
And now a chance for Shea Langoliers. That one fouled off. Man at second. Just missed. In the dirt. The 2-1. Swung on, belted. Carrying well. And it's into the bullpen for a homer. The 2-run shot. The Rockies score first. It's 2-0. And that misses. And that's ball 1. This one smoked on its way out of here. They do it again. Back-to-back homers. One down. And here comes Alec Bohm. Check swing called strike. That's strike 1. Hard
Seems like he got exactly what he was looking for right there. Everyone's trying to elevate the ball in today's game, but if you can hit a ball that hard on the ground, it's going to find some holes.
And that one is lifted in the air. Thomas on his way in. Got it. Really had to move for that catch. And there's 2 down. Jung-Hoo Lee digging in for the Rockies. Just missed. In the air out towards right center. Robles has a beat on it. And the inning is over. But 2 round trippers in this inning. The long ball was working. Back here at Coors Field, top of the second.
They're off to a great start, 3-run lead after their first inning, but so important to be airtight defensively. Don't give away extra outs and allow that other club to get back in this ballgame.
On the ground to third. Zips it to first. 1 pitch and 1 out. So up next, Caleb Durbin.
Caleb Durbin.
And first offering is fouled off. Up the middle. Nice grab. Fires to first, but it's not in time. Base hit.
Just a good job putting the ball in play and then busted down the first baseline. Beat the throw pretty easily.
Ground ball up the middle. Not in time.
No, he's safe.
So next to the plate for Pittsburgh, Andy Rodriguez. He swings and misses at the first pitch. 0-1. Donovan for 1. What a double play that was. Inning over. Back here in Denver, bottom of the second. Andrew Benintendi digging in for the Rockies. Sharp grounder, that's through for a base hit. So a runner aboard to start the inning. Here comes the 0-1.
That's a ball.
A little out front there as he swings through it.
See if you can go upstairs a little bit. Make sure you miss up and out of the zone since you're heading to count 1-2. Don't miss in the zone because that's where you get hurt.
So the Rockies lineup turns over. Brian Reynolds will hit next. He's 0 for 1. Man at first, 1 away. Into center. Thomas makes his way towards it. Pulls it in on the run. Out number 2.
Up next for the Rockies, first baseman, Paul Goldschmidt.
Now. And there's a foul ball. Benintendi off of first with 2 away. No question about this one. It's out of here. A 2-run homer. And now the catcher comes up to him. Shea Langoliers. Pitches into dirt. Ball 1.
Clearly, he hasn't had it in this game, and looks like sooner than later, they're going to have to go to the bullpen.
That one misses. 3 balls, no strikes. Sliced hard but foul. Two down, nobody on. Draws the
Take it,
walk
baby.
there.
One of the things about that two-out walk, the base runner over at first base is going to have a very aggressive secondary lead. So a ball down the line or into the gap will produce a two-out RBI, and those are the best. That is, if you are the offensive side of it.
The 0-1. Ripped on a line, and that's got extra bases written all over it. Langoliers around third. He'll score easily, and it's now a 6-run lead.
Comes through with the RBI. Nice line drive to the pull side right there, but he didn't spin off of it. That's the key. You still have to extend through the baseball in order to hit a line drive like that.
Man on second, 2 down. Out towards right center field. Can't get there, and that should bring in the run. The run comes in from second. It's 7-0. And in its second with an RBI double.
Puts a run on the board and picks up an RBI. Put a pretty good jolt into that one. Great swing, nice balance and weight transfer. And he got it to drop in out there in the deep part of the field.
Clement in the box now as he looks at ball 1. Second plate appearance of the day for him. Outside low, and it's 3-0.
Well, a really rough inning out there on the mound. And this is one of those where you learn a lot.
Now this ball is well hit. This one's got a chance. Can't get to it, and this should score the run. Coming in to score is Bohm. It's 8-0.
That's now 3 hits in a row for the offense. Got a fastball, middle of the plate, jumped all over it. Absolutely smoked that ball.
Hammered down the right side, but foul. Man at second. That one is absolutely belted. And foul ball. Still in the second, already at 44 pitches, so some concern there.
Ball 2.
That one misses, and now 3-2. This one in the air, center field. Thomas settles underneath it, and that'll do it. The Rockies get one by way of the long ball. It's now an 8-0 game. Back here at Coors Field, here's the veteran outfielder, Victor Robles. Ground ball up the middle, that's a base hit. So now back to the top of the order.
Well, that started and ended pretty quickly. No messing around right there. Timing on the swing was good. Able to shoot the ball up the middle. Didn't square it up as much as he probably would have liked, but that's a good approach paying off.
Lee makes a move towards the gap. Pulls it down, and he makes the catch. 1 pitch and 1 out. Jonah Heim, the next to hit. He swings and hits a fly ball, center field. And that'll fall for a base hit. And out to aboard.
Wastes no time there. It's so impressive that he didn't get tied up or jammed on that pitch inside. Instead, good quick hands allowed him to get the barrel to it. Just shoot it up the middle of the field for that knock.
Line shot into the gap should score at least 1. Rounds third, headed for the plate. 1 run is in. Headed for the plate. Relay throw home. Not in time. He's safe.
Gets the job done as he brings home a pair. Off the bat, it was headed for the gap all the way. And as a hitter, you love seeing those as you take your first couple.
That one back up the middle, and it gets through. The runner from third comes across as they get one back. It's an RBI single, and it's 8-3. Albies now in the box. Comes up empty with a swing there. In the dirt.
Boog, the runner at first needs to be careful right here. He's dealing with a pickoff artist on the mound.
On the ground to second, might be 2. There's 1.
On the tag, you're
and
out.
they bounce into 2 already. This one ends the third. Bottom of the inning. Andrew Benintendi steps up. left field. One up, one down.
Up next for the Rockies, center fielder,
Backed off the plate that time.
Straighten him up a little bit.
Outside low, and it's 2-0. That one missed. Base hit, so they get a man aboard with a one-out single.
Couldn't have timed it up any better than that. Just a solid swing right there. Caught it out front and ripped it into the outfield for the base hit. Those always feel great.
Next to hit, Brian Reynolds. Hammered down the right side, but foul. The 0-1. And delivers outside. Vierling, the runner at first with one gone in the inning.
No, that's a ball.
And that one is inside.
First pitch strike from the pitcher, but then no panic at all by the hitter. Very patient, showing good discipline. Now he's in the driver's seat with the 3-1 count.
So a walk puts runners at first and second. That one misses. That's 5 straight. Can't find it here. That's 6 straight balls. Smoked into left field. Base hit. Coming home. One run across. Now the throw comes in. Runner holds it third.
Picks himself up an RBI. That's a good sound coming off the bat, man. And as he connected out.
On the mound now for the Pirates, Cade Stroud.
I think it's got to be a little tough coming in out of the pen when your guys are trailing so big on the scoreboard. Just doesn't have the same intensity to it. But he's got to find a way because these batters count the same for his stats, obviously, regardless of the score.
Traffic on the bases with one already in here in the third and final game of the series. That one's in there. That is strike 2.
Well, in this situation with a runner on first, less than 2 outs, some say, hey, get the ground ball, double play. With 2 strikes, some people say get the strikeout. I think you just execute your pitch, make the best pitch you possibly can, and let the result be whatever it's going to be.
Keeps the at-bat going with a foul ball. Two on, one out. Outside with a breaking ball. Fouled off, and they'll do it again. Foul. We'll see another payoff pitch. Knocks that one away, and we'll do it again.
Pitcher having a pretty tough time getting that swing and miss. Third foul ball in a row.
On a line out towards center. Brings it in. Runner tagging from third. That's a sacrifice fly as he comes across. It's 10-3. Brendan Donovan digging in for the Rockies. He's already homered in this game. In the dirt. Two runs across in the inning here in the last half of the third. Pitch misses there. They're now 3-1. Line drive. Can't get there. Should be extra bases. Here comes Goldie around third. The relay throw, but it's offline. And it's It's an 8-run lead.
Well done. Drives in the run. Nice line drive to the pull side. Met it out front, but just stayed through it nice enough and ripped it into the outfield.
This one in the dirt. Man on second, 2 down.
That's the ball.
That misses the zone, and now 3-0. Laser to the gap, should score the run. Donovan around third. He will score. It's 12-3. Pulls into second. That's an RBI double.
That's 2 consecutive extra base hits for this team. Everything was mechanically sound with that swing right there. I mean, that's pretty much what you're wanting to replicate with every rep you take.
Swing and a line drive, base hit into left field. Here comes Bohm around third. He'll score, and it's a double-digit lead as they're up by 10. To second, but way too late, safe there. So, man aboard. So in now for Colorado, Jung-Hoo Lee. And that's a base hit. To second, but he beats the throw. Save.
Didn't take long to get a result for that at bat. These days, when you see a ball come off the bat like that, I mean, the first thing you want to know is expected.
Hard hit into the gap, should bring in 2. 1 run is in. A second scores as well, and the lead continues to grow. A 2-run double. Man in scoring position with 2 away. Matt Vierling digging in for the right. Oh, now this is blasted. Way back there. On its way. Gone. A 2-run blast. And they add to the lead in 17-3. That hits the dirt. Ball 1.
When the skipper calls down to the bullpen, he's expecting the guy to come in and get outs. So far, not getting what he was hoping for.
The right-hander gives up the 2-out walk.
Second walk of the game for him, and he's been really patient at the plate. The game plan that he's sticking to, he's just not going outside of what he's looking for up there.
Goldie, the next to hit, takes ball 1. In the dirt, blocked. In the dirt. Out towards right center. That's well struck. That one carrying. And it's out of here. Into the home bullpen for a homer. Another homer. His second home run of the game. And that finds the mark on the outside corner. Strike 1. Two down, nobody on. Whacked out to center field. That's well struck. Raging back towards the wall. And he brings it into the warning track. This one isn't exactly close, Chris. Let's go off script for a moment.
I'm game.
Were we on script?
Never.
All right, Siggy, we've been in all the press boxes. You got best press box food.
I'd say press box food because of the ice cream. We have to go Philadelphia.
Yeah. Shout out to our guy Frank.
Yes. New York for me is pretty good. Yankees?
Yeah, solid.
Yeah. As far as ballpark food, one of my favorite places is San Francisco.
Garlic fries, yo.
garlic fries, and you got the lobster roll out there in the outfield if you want to make the walk all the way out there.
It's great, though, broadcasting a game with that zoo breath where you could just, I mean, absolutely levitate some people with your breath.
Up next for the
2
Pirates,
out, space is
the
empty.
designated hitter,
Digging in, Andy Rodriguez. 0 for 1 so far. Swing and a ball popped up. Clement should have this one. And that is that. Well, this one ends in a blowout. For Chris Singleton and our entire outstanding crew here at MLB The Show, I'm John Shambi. We'll see you soon.
Por tu cara sé que quieres, yo sé bien cómo tú eres. Tú tienes hombre, te más también te gustan las mujeres. Por amor nadie se muere, por amor nadie se muere. A la disco ya no le cabe un alma y la nota subiendo los niveles. Ropita sexy pa' que me la modele. Ya las heridas no le duelen, yo le traje pa' que se revele y formemos el DNR, yeah. Porque por tu cara sé que quieres, yo sé bien cómo tú eres. Tú tienes hombre, te más también te gustan las mujeres. Estaba buscando una chica como tú, a quien le toca juguemos caro cruz. Ella no es tímida en la multitud,
Now. And a foul ball. Ground ball up the middle, and he can't come up with it. Still able to fire over. The throw won't get there in time, and they don't get an out on the play. That one is absolutely belted. Way back there, it's got a chance. Feeling for the wall as he makes the catch. One out man at first. Ryan O'Hearn comes up to hit. Foul ball. O'Hearn handling the duties at first, hitting third in the lineup. He joined the team as a free agent. There's one. What a double play that was. Inning over. Ready to go for the last half of the inning. Our starter in this one, Jansen Junk. What should we keep an eye on here?
Well, that 12-6 curveball explodes out of the hand, and because he's able to throw the high fastball at the top of the strike zone for a strike, hitters commit to that pitch, and before they know it, they're swinging over the top of that curveball.
That's inside. Ball.
Just a cement mixer slider right there. It's a great pitch to hit if you can recognize it early and jump on it.
Lifted in the air, left field, pretty well struck. He's got it, and there's one away. Now it's Goldschmidt up to the plate. The next offering misses.
Ball.
And that is ball one. Just off the inside edge.
He's just missing with some pitches that, I mean, they're not strikes, and that's what you think, oh, good pitch is a strike. But so many times pitchers are trying to tease the zone. And the last two pitches that he's thrown, good pitches, but even better takes.
Out to short, Wilson. Over to first, and two quick outs in the bottom of the first here tonight. Just off the outside edge, ball one. Swing and a miss. That one in the dirt. Two down, nobody on. That one back up the middle, and it gets through. So a two-out knock keeps the inning alive. Brendan Donovan digging in for the Rockies.
Ball.
And another ball.
Good slider down and in can be so hard to get on plane with. You're better off taking that pitch.
This one in the air, center field. Halpin on his way over, and that'll do it. Back here at Coors Field, now it's the switch-hitting outfielder, Angel Martinez. This one chopped on the ground, but foul. Line drive, and foul ball. Short hop liner handled it short. To first. It's there, and that's a great play.
Batting fifth, second baseman, Ozzie Albies.
Fastball for a strike.
Well, the key to his success is getting ahead early in the count. He cannot afford to go deep in the counts. Doesn't have a ton of swing and miss stuff, so he's going to have to work efficiently.
The 0-2. Swing and a bouncer. In plenty of time to first. 2 up, 2 down in the top of the second. 2 out, space is empty. Up next for the Pirates, Petey Halpin. High fly ball, right field. And that is that. Back here in Denver, bottom half of inning number 2, Alec Bohm digging in for the Rockies. Next one misses. Ball 2. On the ground to third. On to O'Hearn. Leadoff man retired here in the second.
Batting sixth, the shortstop, Ernie Clement.
He's
Nope,
clearly
that's
trying
outside.
to work him away
Ball.
here. Both pitches off the plate. If you really want to put the ball in play, you're going to have to stay back and drive it to the opposite field.
Ripped to right, base hit. So they get a man aboard with a 1-out single.
Showed a willingness to drive that pitch the opposite way. Didn't get jumpy, didn't try to pull the ball. He let it get deep, took the barrel right to it, and then extended.
Oh, and now a wild pitch. No advance, though. The 1-0. Foul ball there. No score here in the second.
Ball.
Misses
Ball, that's
inside.
in.
And that's ball 3. That's ripped into the outfield. Can't get there, base hit. Caught in the rundown now. They fired in quickly, so it's first and second with only 1 away. Andrew Benintendi up to the plate. Swing and a high fly ball to left. Reaching for it, makes the catch. Runner tags at second, and he's safe at third on a risky play as he moves up with 2 gone now.
That's a ball.
Out towards right center field. Halpin has a beat on it. That is the inning. New inning getting started. Leading off, Jacob Wilson. Fouled off. He was late.
You know, these Pirates, as you probably noticed, haven't been shy at the plate at all. In fact, they've probably been too aggressive at times. I'm specifically talking about the first pitch. These batters are swinging more than 80% of the time, which is fine if you're scoring runs, but that hasn't been the case today.
The designated hitter, Jeff McNeil.
In the air, left field, down the line, and that drops foul.
So those first pitch numbers tell me they should try to find a way to slow this game down a bit. Things have been moving just too quickly for them at times.
Swings and sends a rocket to right. Takes it in for the out. 1 down. 1 out man at first. Here's Victor Robles. Swing and a miss. It's 0-1. Now he breaks his bat. And it
Foul
goes
ball.
just foul. The 0-2. Runner on the go. And a sac bunt here. That's a base hit. Into third now. So runners at the corners and one out.
Well, he found himself behind in the count right there, but he didn't give in. Runner in scoring position now and a good opportunity to push across the first run of the ballgame.
Robles runs. Left field. He's got it. Now a relay to third.
No,
tries to get back and save. Jonah Heim digs in now. Fly to center his first time. And that one fouled off. The Pirates looking to strike first. We're here in the top half of inning number 3.
So now it's all about protect mode. Try to shorten up. Try to track the ball.
Block. Runner takes off. Keeps the at-bat going with a foul ball. In the dirt. And an excellent job keeping it right there. 2 on, 2 outs. Line drive, that's a base hit. In to score from third. Here's the throw. Runner holds at third, so just one across on the play. Line drive, base hit. And they strike first as they take a 1-0 lead.
Well, clearly he was ready to hit right there. Pitch was on the outside, didn't go the other way with it, but still a nice job of using the big.
Now this ball is well hit. This one's got a chance. And it's off the out-of-town scoreboard. One run across, hung up in a rundown now. In to score from first. A 2-run double. And here comes Ozzie Albies to the dish. That one fouled off. Runner at second, 2 down. Here in the third and final game of the series.
Big-time GM right there. I hate it as a hitter, but standing in center field, you can't help but chuckle a little bit.
Swing, and he popped it up. And that is that. As we go to the last of the third, here's the Rockies leadoff hitter, Ryan Reynolds.
Ball.
Sliced hard, but fouled down the left side. That just
Ball.
misses. Ball 3. Base hit, left center field. So a runner aboard to start the inning.
Up next for the Rockies, first baseman, Paul Goldschmidt.
Ball inside.
This one backs to left center. On its way, and that one's out of here. And for the Rockies.
Part of the order coming through now, and with 1 home run already in this inning, they're definitely looking to do some more damage.
Nope. Ball.
Foul ball there. Jackknifes
Ball.
out of the way.
Straighten him up a little bit.
Lifted in the air, right center field. Robles on the move. Pulls it down, and he makes the catch. And that's the first out. Nice recovery after giving up the homer.
Second baseman, Donovan.
Pulled hard, but it's a foul ball. 2 runs across in the inning here in the last half of the third.
That's a ball.
Pitch misses, and it's 2-1. Laser could be trouble. Now he'll turn for second. And that's a double. One out, runner at second. Alec Bohm getting ready to hit.
Ball.
That's a laser base hit coming home. He'll score easily. It's an RBI single, and now they trail by one.
No, that's out.
Man at first, one away. Swing and a high fly ball, well struck. That one carrying. Pulls it in on the warning track. And now the right fielder, Jung-Hoo Lee. 1 for 1 with a single so far. That one is absolutely belted. Could be extra bases. Makes the turn at second, heads for third. Headed for the plate. The relay to third, and he's in there as a run scores on the play, and that ties the game. Swing and a high fly ball, right field. That one back, that one on its way, and it's gone. It's their second home run of the inning. Matt Vierlin digging in for the Rockies. Pitch misses.
That's the
there.
ball.
Ball one. Well, Chris, through the early stages, he hasn't been very efficient in terms of the pitch count. He's going to need to get some quick outs if he's going to get deeper into this game. This one in the air, center field. Halpin going back on this one. Pulls it down, and he makes the catch. But 2 round trippers in this inning. The long ball was working. It's a 2-run lead now at 6-4. On to the fourth. Here's the center fielder, Petey Halpin. Halpin, in his rookie season, 23 years old. And he was a 3rd-round pick in 2020. Right side, and that's
foul.
Just foul.
Well, he hasn't quite settled in out there. 4 runs in 3 innings. He's going to have some quick 1, 2, 3 innings to pitch deep into this ball game.
Up next for the Pirates, shortstop, Jacob Wilson.
Foul ball. 0-1. Makes the grab, and there's 2 out. 2 down, bases empty. Jeff McNeil stands in. That's a hit. And that'll bring the tying run to the plate.
First pitch swing in, went up there with a plan to be aggressive. You'll often hear the phrase, short to it, long through it, and that's a great example of it right there. Got the barrel in the hitting zone.
Over to Goldie. 3rd out. Back here at Coors Field, bottom 4, Ryan Reynolds digging in for the Rockies. Swing, and that ball smashed on a line. 1 up, 1 down.
Up next for the Rockies, first baseman,
Clearly,
Ball.
he hasn't had it in this game, and looks like sooner than later, they're going to have to go to the bullpen.
Up the middle, and it finds its way through for a hit. So a man aboard now with 1 away. Next for Colorado, Shea Langoliers. 1 for 2. That one outside.
Nope, ball.
And it's 1-0. Late swing fouled off. This one in the air center field. Halpin moving under it. He's got it. Out number 2.
Up next for the Rockies, second baseman, Donovan.
Well, the
That's
good
the
thing so
ball.
far is that he hasn't issued any free passes. Unfortunately, they're making pretty good contact, so not getting
That's
the
the ball.
swings and misses and making that defense work behind it.
Off the mark
Ball.
there. Ball 3. Hit hard. Should be extra bases. Here comes Goldie around third. He will score, and they take a 3-run lead.
Showed some really nice patience in that at bat. Worked himself into a good count. Absolutely punished them.
Pirates with a new arm on the mound, Evan Sisk.
Just trying to keep this one close here, and this is where a bullpen can give their players a chance to fight back into the game.
Finds its way through, base hit. Rounds third, headed for the plate. He'll score, and it's 8-4. And he'll pull into second safely.
Seeing some good swings from him right now with consecutive extra base hits. I know that was a ground ball, but it was absolutely hammered through the infield. That's not one you're excited to get.
Oh, that ball finds its way to the outfield. A base hit. Fires it to the plate. Safe. And the runner from second scores on the play. And the lead is up to 5. So 2 down. So in now for Colorado, Jung-Hoo Lee. Ground ball right side. And it finds its way through for a hit. And out to a board.
Absolutely.
Looks like a pinch hitter for the Rockies. Taylor Ward looking for a big hit with 2 out, runners at first and second. On the mound now for the Pirates, Taylor Clark.
Well, they need someone to stop the bleed and keep the score right where it is. Seems like a tough task today with the way this lineup is swinging it.
Pitch out, but no action. 2 on, 2 outs. They try another pitch out. A very surprising intentional walk here from the dugout. That loads the bases. Matt Vierland digging in for the Rockies. Oh, no, that got
hit
him.
him.
And
That
a
is take
run
your
will
bait.
score because of it.
Ball. Outside.
Swing and a ball hit out towards left center field. Can't get to it. This might clear the bases. 1 run is in. Another comes in to score. The relay throw. He's in there.
How about that? Clears the bases. Put a really nice balanced swing on it, and when you can rope one into the gap.
That one is absolutely belted. the foot of the Rocky Mountains in Denver, Colorado. A great night for baseball ahead on the show. It's the Pittsburgh Pirates going up against the Colorado Rockies. Just about ready to roll. Nick Sogar getting ready to hit.
First pitch, 7 o'clock.
Goldie. The tag, and he's out.
Batting second, catcher, Jonah Heim.
Just settling in here at Coors Field. That one fouled off. Going 2 now. Fouled off the plate. They'll do it again. Just settling in here at Coors Field. Foul ball, still 0-2. Reynolds on the run. Pulls it down, and he makes the catch. And there are 2 down.
Batting third,
Ryan O'Hearn
first
comes up to hit.
Ryan O'Hearn.
Ground ball to the right side.
No, that's foul. That's
And
foul.
that's just foul. 2 down, nobody on. That one's in there. That is strike 2. And that should be extra bases. Safely into second. He's got a double. Swing and a ground ball. Handles, throws to first. Inning over. Ryan Reynolds digging in for the Rockies.
Left fielder, number 10, Ryan Reynolds.
Cold night like tonight, last thing you want to do as a hitter is get jammed or even off the end. Trying to find that sweet spot on the bat. Tell you what, you're going to be trying to catch things out front, so off-speed pitches may be a good complement to that fastball.
Outside low, and a count 2-1. That's a laser base hit. So a man on base to start the inning. Ground ball up the middle. That's a base hit. Throw back in quickly. First and second now with nobody out. Next to hit for the Rockies, Shea Langoliers.
Ball 1.
Line drive, and this one looks like trouble. Coming around third is Reynolds. He will score. The Rockies take the lead. Now the throw comes in. Runner holds it third.
He was all over that one. When you connect and it jumps off your bat like that, you're thinking double at the very least. Put a great swing on it.
Here's a high fly ball out to center. Thomas has a beat on it. He's got it. Both runners tagging. See! And they add to their lead as the run scores from third. And now it's Alec Bohm.
Ball inside.
One away with a runner at third. Here in the third and final game of the series. Just
That's
missed.
the ball.
He's just missing with some pitches that, I mean, they're not strikes, and that's what you think of.
fly ball right field. Robles ranging back and makes the grab. Runner tags for home. Save! And they add to their lead as the run scores from third. Lifted in the air, left field, pretty well struck. And that's the third out. Back here at Coors Field, we move ahead to the top of the second now. Here is Ozzie Albies up to hit.
A 3-0 lead is great, but you can't get too comfortable. Got to stay aggressive, keep attacking hitters, try to cruise through this ball game.
That's off the corner.
Just missed. Right through there for a strike.
See if you can go upstairs a little bit. Make sure you miss up and out of the zone since you're heading to count 1-2. Don't miss in the zone because that's where you can get hurt.
2-2 now. Goes down looking for the strikeout. That was pretty nasty. Swings through that one. Next offering is fouled back. The 0-2. Gets a piece and stays alive.
Also really good at bat. What I like about this guy, his bat stays in the zone for a long time. Gives him the ability to foul off tough pitches.
Strike three, and that's 2 in a row. 2 down, base is empty. Jacob Wilson will hit next. Fastball right back to the mound. To first, and it's a 1-2-3 inning. Back here in Denver, we head to the bottom of the second. Jung-Hoo Lee digging in for the Rockies.
No, that's a ball.
Hard liner, and that's got extra bases written all over it. And the bottom of the second starts with a double.
Nice line drive to the pull side right there, but he didn't spin off of it. That's the key. You still have to extend through the baseball in order to hit a line drive like that.
And that one is lifted in the air. Thomas on the move. He's there. He's got it. Runner tags at second. Matt Vierling digging in for the Rockies. And there's a foul ball. One away with a runner at third. Bottom half of inning number 2. There's a line drive to left field. And he makes the catch. Runner tags from third. Save! And they add to their lead as the run scores from third.
Ball.
Just not able to catch up to that velocity.
A changeup missing, and that's ball 2. Swings through that one for strike 2. In the air, left field. And that will end the inning. All set for the start of the inning. To the plate now for Pittsburgh is the DH, Jeff McNeil. This one in the air center field. Vierland makes his way towards it, pulls it down, and he makes the catch. One pitch and one out.
Batting nice, right fielder, Victor Robles.
Up the middle. Whips it to first. First two batters retired here in the top of the third. So the Pirates batting order turns over. Nick Sogar now at the plate. He's 0 for 1. In the air to left center. Reynolds gets under it, brings it in, and that'll do it. Ready to go for the last half of the inning. Here's Paul Goldschmidt.
I think this is an important inning on the mound for him in this game. He's got to find a way to settle things down and give some length in this start.
That one not close. Ball one. Inside, just missed. And now it's even up. Next offering upstairs. This one smoked on its way out of here. A massive home run. And he'll step off and take the signs again. There's the strike. Hard ground ball, base knock.
Couple of hits in a row for him here. Once you get the ball by the pitcher, there's a lot of base hits up the middle, even on ground balls. So a nice job to use that big hole and get himself a hit.
Foul ball. That one is absolutely belted. Pops over the wall, and that's an automatic double. And here comes Alec Bohm. That clips the corner. Oh, look at the stop. Fires to first. Run scores, but a terrific play to get the out. In the dirt, blocked. One out and a runner at second here in the last half of the third. In the air, center field. And there's two down. So up next, Jung Hoon Lee. 1 for 1 with a double and a run scored.
Clearly, he hasn't had it in this game, and looks like sooner than later, they're going to have to go to the bullpen.
Hit on the ground to the right side. He gets there with the slide, and very nicely done for the out. On to the fourth. Here's the Pirates catcher now, Jonah Heim. Foul ball there.
Well, every pitcher wants a run support, and having a lead is nice, but it can be challenging for some pitchers. I think keeping the mindset to attack instead of trying to be too fine and have too much finesse, go after hitters and get quick outs.
One away. Swing and a miss. It's 0-1.
Something I'm noticing in this one is that these hitters are aggressive early in the count. It makes you wonder if that was talked about in the hitters meeting before this game started.
Out number 2. Next, it's the Pirates cleanup hitter, Angel Martinez. And that's fouled off. 2 down, nobody on. Top half of inning number 4. Fights that one away, and the count remains 0-2. Keeps the at-bat going with a foul ball.
Well, he's having a tough time getting a pitch by him. As a hitter, you feel pretty confident that you're seeing different pitches still able to make some type of contact.
2 down, nobody on. On the ground to the left. Boom. Now the throw to first on the run. It's there, and that's a great play. Back here at Coors Field, ready to go, bottom 4. Andrew Benintendi digging in for the Rockies. In the air, right center. This is mashed way back and gone. A solo shot, and they add to their lead. It's 7-0. On the ground to short, Wilson. Tosses to first, and that's the first out. Nice recovery after giving up the homer. So the Rockies lineup turns over. Brian Reynolds here, 1 for 2.
Well, the good thing so far is that he hasn't issued any free passes. Unfortunately, they're making pretty good contact, so not getting the swings and misses and making that defense work behind it.
Ripped to right. And there's 2 down.
Up next for the Rockies, first baseman,
Ball, inside.
Sliced hard, but foul. And a ball and 2 strikes. Got him. That's the 3rd. Back here in Denver, we go to the top of the 5th. Ozzie Albies digs in now. Makes the catch for the out.
up next for the Pirates, center fielder Lane Thomas.
And first offering is fouled off. Swings through that one out in front that time. See ya! Strikes him out for the 2nd time today. 2 outs, base is empty. Jacob Wilson, the next Pirate to hit.
These hitters have been very aggressive early in the count, but when you're down, you might want to be a little more patient. Take some pitches, see if you can extend those at-bats and get some base runners on.
Base hit, and they have their first hit since the 1st inning.
Showed a willingness to drive that pitch the opposite way. Didn't get jumpy, didn't try to pull the ball. He let it get deep, took the barrel right to it, and then extended through the swing.
Diving stop at second, throw to the pitcher. Nicely done for the out. We head to the bottom of the 5th. Now the Rockies catcher, Shea Langoliers. Swing and a miss. That one in the dirt.
All these Rockies, simply put, are producing a lot of quality swings. They have 5 extra base hits on the stat sheet so far, and that tells me they're seeing the ball out of the pitcher's hand really well.
Ball one.
With all those extra base hits, it's easy to think we're going to see that trend continue the rest of the game. They seem to be really locked in at the plate.
Warning track, wall, and you can touch them all, baseball man. A solo shot, and they add on. It's 8-0. Line drive, fair ball. Around first, digging for 2. The throw in. And he's going to get to second with nobody out.
2 hits for him in this one, both for extra bases. Got to feel good about that. It's always fun to see a double rip down the line. That one just barely stayed fair, so that was a good call by the umpire. He was all over it.
Boom. The next to hit takes ball 1. Out towards right center field. Robles on the move to the gap. Pulls it down and he makes the catch.
Up next for the Rockies, the shortstop, Ernie Suarez.
Base hit center field. Headed for the plate. Runner from second crosses the plate.
Oh, no waiting around right there. He was ready to swing it on the first pitch. I could watch base hits like that one all day long, and so could every hitting coach in the league. Just a nice line drive into center field. Well, he's really working him away this at bat. Sometimes take a little bit off velocity. Try to get a rollover, something on the ground. Stay away from that big hole on the right side of the infield.
And there's a rocket into the outfield. Quick throw back in. Lead runner holds it second with 1 gone.
Well, patience and discipline paid off right there as he got into an advantage count. Just a solid swing right there. Caught it out front and ripped it into the outfield for the base hit. Those always feel great.
The 1-0. In the dirt. Two on, 1 out. And he grounds one to the right side. And foul ball. That one lifted to left. Martinez under it. 2 away. So in now for Colorado, Matt Vierling.
Center fielder, Matt Vierling.
Ball.
This one in the air center field. Thomas settles underneath it. And that is that. This game's a bit of a blowout, Siggy. Let's talk about something random.
Let's do it.
Did you collect baseball cards?
You know, when I was a kid, I used to put them in my back tire of my bicycle so it would sound like a motorcycle. Probably ruined some good cards back then, but don't really have much of a collection. The other day I came across a binder that my wife had in one of the drawers, and my son's got some baseball cards, so we'll be looking to see if there's any kind of retirement income in there.
Tap foul at the plate. So my dad told me that he had a bunch of Mickey Mantle rookie cards and a whole bunch of valuable cards, and his mom tossed them because, well, you know, what did she know? So I made my mom keep all my baseball cards, and I really don't have any that are valuable. And that story stunk by me. Anyway. Jonah Heim, the next to hit. Robles runs on the ground right side. Here's the tag, and he's out.
Now pitching for the Rockies,
at second, 2 down. And we're in the top half of the 6th. A little out front there as he swings through it.
Well, you can't expect to get a great pitch to hit with an open base and a runner on second. He's going to have to really tighten up his...
Oh, that's a strikeout, and that'll do it for the inning. Back here at Coors Field, well, we go bottom 6. Ashcraft back to work in the 3rd time through the order. Chris, he has been excellent. What's been working for him specifically?
This pitcher's done a good job of disrupting the hitter's timing with the mix of pitches and changing speeds. You want to keep that front foot inconsistent for the batter. Their swings are hesitant, and that's exactly what you want on the mound.
Goldie in the box with 1 away as he takes ball 1. Fought off foul. The 1-1 is fouled off. The Rockies up big in this one here in the bottom of the 6th. And that skips in the dirt. This one popped up. Foul ground, first base side. 2 down.
That hanging breaking ball looks so juicy to the hitter, and nothing more frustrating when you miss that pitch and you pop out. He's going to have to think about that till his next at bat. This guy's got a great feel for his breaking ball today.
Pulls that one foul. 2 down, nobody on. Ripped to third, but handled, and that'll end the inning. We go to the top of the 7th, digging in, Angel Martinez.
Angel Martinez.
Swings and misses, and it's 0-1. Alexander, he's someone that fills up the strike zone, so he doesn't give up a lot of walks, but because he's in the zone so much, a decent amount of hits occur.
Up next for the Pirates, second baseman, Ozzie Albies.
On the ground, and it goes just foul. High fly ball, right field. This could go the distance. Home run. Ozzie Albies goes the opposite way. 1 down. Lane Thomas getting ready to hit.
And he's got to get ahead early in the count and then be able to mix up his speeds. Add and subtract some velocity, but command is the big key. Throwing the ball where he wants to.
1-1 now. Ground ball to Bohm. Slings to first in time.